Alright guys. Oops, got my fingers in the way. Sorry, I'm trying to get through here so I can give you a good look at my new buds coming out. Yes. Okay, today is May the 14th. I'm going to have to put that in my book. I'm watering my, see there's a little bit of a, I've already, last month there was some growth down here too, so I'm going to take that off tomorrow. But this is my maple tree, going on 2 years in October. It'll be 2 years. And I really, really, really wanted this tree to grow, and it is. It's weird. We don't see too many maples here. They're kind of not that great. But I'm really babying this one because it looks gorgeous. When I bought it online, fast growing trees, it was just a stick. I didn't think it was gonna grow. But I am learning lessons about planting out here in the woods. You have to put some type of screen around it so the animals won't mess with it. Because if you don't, they will mess with it. They might leave it alone for a long time, but then they mess with it. Right, guys? Not just you. There's deer out here. There's bears. There's squirrels. There's all kinds of animals out here. The one that's most destructive is my goats, which I guess I can't plant anything in that area. And then these two play and tussle right here. I'm going to have to put some type of fence around here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I got so many projects now. Ugh. That's okay. I love my projects. That's all I can think about is the different projects I have. Let's go out here and see how our sunflowers are going. Every day I have to come out here and see. I don't remember growing sunflowers, but I have them in 3 different areas now to kind of see how they'll do out here. It's kind of a challenge because, oh my gosh, they're so supposedly easy to grow, but they need sun and they certainly need water, but not every single day. That's the beauty of them, because I'm in Florida and the main thing they want is sun. Because I have some over there by the house and they aren't even a third of what these look like. And of course I put a couple in here. As you can see, they're not as big as the ones in this big pot. So I'm not sure why. You can see some things ate at this. But anyway, Steve suggested I put some kind of trellis so it can go up, not just up on the fence, but up along the trellis, which is a very good idea. I have a lot of things I can make a trellis. So I'm going to do that. This one is so close. I don't know if you can see it. Boy, when I see that first bloom on my first sunflower, oh, I'm going to go nuts. I'm so happy for my maple tree. I mean, there's good and bad to everything. So what I'm trying to do, like in everything in life, is focus on the fabulous, which is this. Something's growing, and it's growing so nicely. Look, it's going up the fence. And it'll have purple blooms in the summertime. That's what I'm striving to do, is get things not only to bloom during the spring, but the summer and the fall. So I'm watching. I'm planting and watching and seeing. They tell me, and I always used to not. If something died, I'd just give up. I just give up. It's so, when you get excited about something, it's so invigorating. That's why I can tolerate. I've gone to the worst lows in life, and I thought I never lived through it, but I did. So now I know I've been listening to motivational speakers for a lot of my life. Like, I started in my 30s, because my 20s I was raising 2 children basically by myself and trying to survive, and that makes you stronger, so that was a blessing. And then when I started trying to go inside myself when I was in my 30s, I listened to some, but now you can go anywhere. There's no reason. Believe me, I know. There wasn't anything that you can do except talk to your friends on the porch back in my day about life. And we were all kind of in the same boat, not really knowing. And I'm talking about women mostly, because that was my friends, mostly women. I had guy friends. I had to have a friend teach me how to drive my stick shift. But I digress. Nowadays, at a touch of a finger, you can get information. Yes, it's like anything else. You research some things you don't really want to consider, or you then think, oh, that sounds like an easy, or that sounds like a great idea. Just be open-minded and don't do anything that'll hurt you or anybody else. I mean, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Just take in the positive. I mean, I think there's another word for it. Take in your ability to make life wonderful for you and others. If I grow a garden and people drive by, they'll see it, and maybe that'll feel better. It does me when I drive by and see somebody's yard that's just full of life. This place right here is a little sad, but I'm going to work on it. It's going to look fabulous. I think sometimes when they look at it, it's like, what is that? That's a dump. But I see so much more. It's like back in the day, my daughter and I were thinking about what went on when I used to watch HGTV, and the house, they used to sell, I did it before the housing crash in 2008, 2009. I used to watch that show all the time, where they take potential buyers and try and show 3 homes that they walked through. Oh God, I can't really remember what the name of it is, but anyway, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. And they would go through the house and talk, oh, I hate that paint color. And I remember saying, you can paint anything you want. You don't have to go with that paint color, but the bones, that's what I've learned from watching things like that and listening to people and taking in my own interest, believing in how I feel when I look at something. I say, oh, that's got good bones. Let me put it in my, I don't want to say design. I don't want to say feelings. Whatever makes me feel good and hits my heart, that's what I want to do. It may not be something that somebody else wants, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm out here watering, checking out my stuff. I'm talking plants. Steve's trying to fix the goat barn door. It's kind of hard by himself. We always, on my days off, we can get a lot done with both of us, but it's kind of hard when he's doing it by himself. So hopefully we can get that door up in the next day or two. Let's see what else. I gotta work tonight, so I gotta get ready to go. But I just wanted to come in and give you some updates on some of my plants, my trees. Oh, what is that? Anyway, I gotta keep walking because ants will find me. They always do. Oh, it's no fun. That's why a lot of people don't come outside in Florida, because they don't like the bugs. But one of my tips is keep on moving. They can't get on you on a moving target. Plus, you feel the breeze. I mean, if you're going to sit in a chair or something like that, sit on the cement. Like I got a porch with some chairs. They don't tend to bother me too much. My oak tree. Love my oak tree. It's doing awesome. I should measure it to see how it's growing. But as long as it looks good, I'm okay. Okay, let's look in here at this tree. It's looking good too. Steve said it rained last night, but when you have new stuff, I've learned you gotta you're in Florida, you gotta keep watering. It does look like it might rain again tonight, but I never take that for granted, because Florida, you can rain 1 minute and next minute you don't. So that's really not enough. I got my cardboard. I'm basically, whenever we go to the store and we see people unloading boxes, we grab some up because we're using it for no dig gardening. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but instead of digging and stirring up the ground, I mean, I know some people do it first and then they lay it out, but I don't even do that anymore. I just put down the cardboard, put my mulch over that, and then keep adding. And pretty soon, you see this stuff, it's easy to pull out because they have to grow up through that stuff, and they're very weak. And pretty soon, you keep doing it, they won't come back. I've seen it. I got one in the front that I actually put the leaves through a mulcher type thing, which I haven't done this year. But it worked really well. This is another pecan tree. I gotta put a label. I got the label in the barn, but I don't know why, I can't remember. Maybe I'll put the label on the side of my little fence thing. I'm gonna paint this and put a sign so I know which pecan tree it is. I think it's called Desirable, which I've never heard before, but I don't know too much about pecan trees. I'm learning. You have to have 2 different kinds. I know that, to be able to make the pecans. So I got this one, Desirable, and another Elliot. I had an Elliot last year, but it died because the goats got in there and ate it. Oh, hurt my soul, but I'm trying again. It's kind of bent up, but I think it gives character to it. We'll see how it looks, but it looks great so far. They get really tall. Let's see, I just planted it in the last few weeks, so let's see, it's May, so in a year, gosh darn it, we're gonna have a tall pecan tree. Yep, we're gonna have a tall pecan tree. There's been a turkey that seems to be hanging out here. Oh, I hope you caught that. There's so many hawks here. One just flew out of the tree in the front yard. They're so neat when you get close to them. I think the shock of, oh, I forgot to put that up. I gotta put a place where I can put my tools. But it's kind of a big area, so I'm trying to think, these ones that I use all the time, I should have a little storage place for like this area, the area in the front, the area on the side, so I don't have to keep moving them around. Oh my gosh, is this tree amazing? This is called a tulip tree. I don't know if I've ever seen it here. And if it is, it must be in people's gardens because the leaves are amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't see from the glare, but I see that it's still on. I just want to make sure the video is still on. Sorry. Anyway, this is going to be taken care of this next few days I'm off. Definitely. I did a little bit over the last few days, not while I'm working, but just before, the 2 days before when I came back from vacation. I'm checking to see how my hydrangea's doing here. It got a little water in here, some sand kicked up. I put a little wire fence around it because it looks kind of not there when you don't have something to keep the animals, mostly my dogs, from running over it, because that thing is not going to die. I am not going to let that die. I'll do everything I can. My olive tree looks good. My thyme looks good. I planted some stuff in here. I can't believe this is coming back, but I gotta look up that plant. That's my goal. I need to write down the names of my plants. And my volunteer squash out here by itself. Hey ladies, how you doing over here? You doing okay? My chickens, they're laying up a storm. You know how I love my jasmine plants. I told you it's called Arabian jasmine. I planted on the side. It looks really good. I just got finished watering that. My squash. It's amazing. For something I didn't even plant. They got beautiful flowers. I guess they just come up in the morning. Oh, those are ants. I don't think ants hurt. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think ants bother. Anyway, we'll see. Looks like there's a squash growing in here. We'll see. That's a bonus right there. Those squash. That'll be fun to eat something right out of your garden. And the chickens help fertilize that. Because I've been working on, I think I told you, what's going on here? Some dog digging a hole. I guarantee you that was Jasmine. Yep, she's a digger. I mean, Bear can dig, but I think he's past that phase. See, I thought these things bloom all through the summer, but I guess it's just through the spring, but it still smells good. I fertilized it some more, and I put some mulch down. It looks really good. This is my Confederate jasmine, and it is growing wildly. I love it. Anyway, yes, we have this project over here. Nearly forgot. We got to get this done. Gotta fix this over here, but we put up a gate here. I like this much better. Got a little tweaking to do on it, but that's what we were opening and closing in here. We set these poles. I did most of that. I got a digger and it digs it pretty good, fast. I got this, I'll show it to you all when we're completely done. But that should happen in the next. Well, I'm off tomorrow. I sleep most of the day, so probably Monday. Yeah, Monday I have a dentist appointment, but it's not till 3, so maybe we'll get up early in the cool of the morning and finish this up. Okay, guys. Oh, you see my sweater still hanging there. I better get that off. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening on this Saturday night. Bye.